Hello, everyone. How are you? Much peace, love, and blessings to you. This is your girl, Lady Reveal. I am so happy to be with you all. This evening, I'm actually going to be doing a reading for the Divine Feminine. Yay! As it relates to the current energies for the full moon in Capricorn. Okay. And so, welcome to my channel. If you're new, if you are returning, welcome as well. Rolling out the red carpet for you. I just want to start by saying I love you all so much and I appreciate all of your comments, your feedbacks, your likes, subscribes, and shares. So, again, thank you so much. Okay. Divine Feminine, I want to do something a little different than what I've done for the Divine Masculine reading, all right? If you all don't mind, I'm going to burn some sage for you. You know what? Before starting the reading, or this recording rather, I just had an overwhelming sense of sadness. Okay. So it could not be for the collective, as for the feminine, could just be for a few of you all. So for those, just want to burn some sage here before we get started. Okay. But for those who are experiencing heaviness, because it's really more so of a sense of heaviness, like feeling weighed down by burdens, don't worry. So Spirit was just saying, don't worry. Your new beginnings have already started. The course of action for change has already began for you. Okay. So I hope that helps you in, along with doing your prayers or affirmations. I know that the universe is really encouraging us at this time for, all of the collective, whether you're masculine or feminine, to do our daily affirmations, as it really does help for us to tap into the energies and manifest the things that we truly desire, our true heart's desires, especially now that we have so many, I want to say, what's the word I'm looking for? Showers, cosmic showers. And with that, it is a major energy shift within our bodies, the alignment, going into higher heights of ascension. And for each of us, the ascension symptoms may be different. But with that being said, going back to the affirmations, yeah, Spirit is really calling for us to raise our vibrations, of course, and to go after what it is that we really want because it's there for us. They've already paved the way. It's a matter of believing. And that's really important. Something that they've been stressing a lot this week, especially, is believing that you're worth it, that you're worth having more than where and what you are right now. Everything that you've gone through in the past helped propel you to this moment of beauty, this moment of truth, your truth, living out your truth without any type of hesitation or restrictions or what if and who's going to think what about me and all that. That doesn't matter anymore. That's no longer, that's a fear based mentality, or a lower negative energy based mentality, and you're no longer there. So as you begin to accept more of your new life, your new way of being, then you'll be able to accept the newness and the beauty that is unfolding before your eyes. Okay, and this is taking place minute by minute. All right, Divine Feminine. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Archangel Michael, I'm calling upon you at this time to bless us with your presence. Also, to place a barrier of protection around this reading. For those that are in need of healing, may they receive the immediate healing. For those that are in need of releasing, may they receive that as well. We thank you so much. We thank you also for cutting any type of cords of negativity or any type of cords of things that are no longer serving us to our greatest and highest good. We thank you for that as well, Archangel Michael. Okay. All right, Spirit Guides, Universe, what do you have in store for us? Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going to start off with the first row for the Divine Feminine as it relates to her headspace. His or her headspace, where they're currently at, okay? One more quick shuffle, and then we're going to see what the cards have. By the way, this particular deck is Divination of the Ancients, okay? Really beautiful deck. Wow. So that one turned right over. I don't know if you guys can see that. Since it turned over, we're going to take it. Take. This one's just popping out. Wow. Okay, like that. Turned over. So these are the cards. Wow. So they were quick to deliver those messages, right? Okay. You want that one over here. All right. Next, we want to pull out some messages for the Divine Feminine for her heart space. His or her heart space. Thank you so much. Give me a moment, guys. I'm trying to get myself organized. I would love to hear some of you all stories in regards to the journeys for the twin flame, twin soul community. Even if you're on a soulmate journey, I would love to hear your all stories. I think when we share, it really does give a sense of community, so we don't feel so alone in the world. As many of us that are within the twin flame, twin soul, soulmate journey, soulmate journey, a lot of us are indigo. Oh, that was quick. Okay. Wow. A lot of us are indigo, starseed, crystal children, all of that. And so with that being said, I know that we have a tendency, sometimes to feel alone because we are so unique. We are divine beings. And our presence is greatly needed. Our energy is greatly needed. And with that being said, we don't color inside the box, if you will. So often we come across as as unique, but okay, we'll take that. I'll turn it this way. I don't read cards upside down. But often we come across as what they would consider to be weird, I guess, if you want to use that for a lack of better word at this time. And so, just hearing the feedback and sharing the stories, I think it really does help, and especially in this time. Okay. So lastly, we're going to pull out, and these are, by the way, this particular deck on the second row, this is from Romance Angels, okay, by Doreen Virtue. And the last row are going to be Archangel Oracle cards, also by Doreen Virtue. And these are messages from the angels to the Divine Feminine as far as how it can help her in her journey, his or her journey, okay? So, Spirit Guides, Universe, please make it abundantly clear to the messages, the angel messages that you have in store. Thank you so much. I'm sort of anxious to hear what they have to say. You're like, girl, if you don't stop shuffling those cards, get to the point. Get to the point, lady. All right. Okay, please make it abundantly clear. Thank you so much. And give it a few more shuffles here, guys. Oh, here we go. Clairvoyance. Isn't that interesting? Okay, at least 3 more cards. Universe, thank you so much. Okay, all is well. Wow, what do you know? All is well. So that message just had to come out, huh? This is a message too. Clear your space. Okay, that makes sense. And one last card. Thank you so much. They're saying take from the bottom. Okay, so they're saying take it from the bottom and clear cognizance. Okay. Hmm. Mhm. Okay, let's get to it, guys. For the reading, I'm actually going to be reading from right to left as opposed to left to right. Okay. For some reason, that's the way my guides have me do the readings. Okay. Hmm. Okay. All right. So first card we have Black Cat, and it says good luck. What a beautiful card. So what I'm hearing, I read the cards intuitively, by the way. Okay, so it's not necessarily always the messages that are on the card, but from what I'm picking up on this particular card is let go of any and all negative thought patterns, negative thought forms. As the newness is clearly coming in, and the light has being is being shined upon your pathway. The streets are paved with gold for you, that you have an abundant life ahead of you. However, with this black cat, you know how the old saying goes, if you see a black cat cross your car or go before your car as you're driving, that means bad luck or possibly even death. So, with that being said, you can say, yeah, it's a form of death, but in this context, it's a form of death of your old ways. Okay. So this is what's really been plaguing you in your headspace, divine feminine, is knowing that you need to let go of things that are no longer serving you, and saying, you know what, but so this happened to me so long ago when I tried to do it before, and so I don't want to try to go out and do it again. Let's say it's opening a business or starting your business, right? I don't want to do it before because last time I did so, it was such a failure, and I didn't have the support that I needed, and there wasn't no financial help, or I didn't have anyone watching my kids while I tried to pursue my dreams, or whatever pertains to you, right? All of that is no longer reality for you, if that makes sense. That's a false sense of reality. And the reason why things were not working out for you prior to is because you weren't where you're at here on your spiritual journey. So now that you've decided to accept and walk into your truth, um, then the stars are aligning, if you will. Okay, so that you do have this fortunate path before you. See, if you notice, there's a bright light and it's reflecting into the water, right? And the light is so bright it almost looks like the street is golden. This water is symbolic to you washing away the old. Normally, cats are afraid to be in water, right? Not necessarily afraid. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have used that word, but they don't like it. You see how this cat is not only around the water, he's walking right through it without hesitation or without, doing any type of shaking. Like, I got this. So, divine feminine, get out of your head. In this case, you're going to have to get out of your head, move more into your heart space, and believe in yourself. Believe that you can have what it is that you really want and what it is that you deserve. If it's business, if it's your love life, if it's your health, whatever area that it is that you feel like, you weren't successful at it before, so I'm just going to stay back, I'm going to be closed off. Please don't be, because that's no longer reality for you. Okay? As you do that, um, going back to what we were saying earlier, we have this card here, smoke, and at the bottom it says prayers, right? So yes, Prayers doesn't necessarily have to be in the traditional sense. It can be prayers in the form of affirmation, or prayers in the form of giving gratitude, giving thanks, honoring Mother Gaia, you know, being one with nature, doing your meditation. But as you release, as you say, I give it away, or I cast my burdens onto that of the universe, the angels, or even Jesus, Jesus, please take this off my shoulders because I can't carry it anymore. You're going to notice a sense of lightness within your spirit, within your physical body. But this has been coming up a lot for you, Divine Feminine. You know that you are being called to believe, to change your mindset, but to really let it go. Let it go. Okay? Journal. If you writing it out helps you so you can see it, then do so. And then as you've written it out, burn it, especially if it's something negative. Put in this, put it in the fire and let it transmute into a course of healing. That's what this blueness, or the blueness, oh my gosh. Oh yes, we make up words here, okay? But that's what the blue is for. One of the meanings of the color blue is healing. Also royalty too, depending on the color of blue, whether it's royal blue, navy blue, etc. But in this case, it means healing. Okay. Moving on along. Next, we have Oracle Wisdom. Mm. Wow. Okay. So there's such a strong connection to this card. Okay. Do this. Let me see. Okay. All right. I was hoping that you all can get a better sense of the color of the card, but the color is it's a purple, but more so of violet. And one of the first things that I was hearing is the violet flame. Invoke the violet flame. This is on a daily basis because this helps you tap into your psychic abilities. It helps to calm your entire being, your mind, body, and your spirit. And it helps you tap more so into your psychic abilities. So Divine Feminine, you may have noticed that um, you're hearing messages more and more, that your gift of intuition has heightened, or that it is heightened, and that's very much correct. Okay, so if you're not familiar with the violet flame, just a quick saying that you can do on a daily basis is, I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. And so you want to chant this, or try to chant this at least 10 to 15 minutes a day, twice daily. And as you get used to it, I believe it's recommended that you say it at least 33 times, twice daily. Okay. And so it helps to transmute negativity of all forms, even when it comes to curses, spells, um, black magic, things of that nature. Okay. So, with that being said, but Divine Feminine, by all means, your psychic abilities are really at an all-time high at this point, and so you're sort of aware of it. But again, because you're stepping into the newness of your life, um, have or you may have rather slight doubts as to how real the intuition or your intuition is at this point. So please trust it. You're being urged to trust it, to trust your gifts and to use them. To use them. So you don't necessarily have to use it in a sense of being a reader, but you can use that when it comes to your kids, or you can use that gift of intuition when it comes to your workspace, you know. So however you're being directed to use it, that's your key. And that's something else that they're saying too. You know, you want the answers, you want to know how and when and things of that nature. It may not necessarily be when, but definitely the how. Strategizing. Listen to your intuition, okay? To call into that. Call upon your angels, rather, and to tap into your intuition. You have so much life that's being restored to you. My goodness. You all, if you can feel the energy coming from this card, please let me know. Because that so much is coming through from this one card alone. It's almost screaming at me. But yeah, going back to the violet fire, invoking the violet, not saying violent as violence and bashing somebody in the head, no, but violet, the color purple. As you can see, there are flames on each side. Okay, so yeah, make sure you do that, guys. The last card for the Divine Feminist hand space, it says handwriting authenticity. Okay. All right. So they're saying you have an ideal of a book that you would like to write. So write it. It could be a book of poetry. It can be a children's book. It can be a book pertaining to your life story and how you feel as though it can help others. Um, and for some of you all, it could be a matter of feeling like you need to do more research as it pertains to your journey. And that's how the books are coming into place for you all. But ultimately, being true to yourself, that is so important right now. Listening to yourself, trusting yourself, that's where the authenticity comes into place. Your uniqueness is so needed right now. Your gifts, your talents, even your love. When it comes to your love, that doesn't necessarily mean just give it away freely. No, you know. But you'll know. The divine will let you know who you can give it to and when they have earned it. Okay. But definitely there is some creativity that you've been feeling like you need to either tap into or put out into the universe. Okay. That's what's been on your mind. What's on your mind, girl? What's on your mind? All right. Give me just a moment, guys. Want to drink some water? All right, all right. Moving right on into the heart space. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Okay. So the feeling that I'm really picking up from this is more so of the partnership with yourself, Divine Feminine, coming more into the wholeness and oneness of you, the love, that love that you've been truly desiring from that of another is found within you first. And congratulations, because you all have come so far with going into deeper levels of self-love. And then once you get to a certain level, you're like, you know what? I want to love myself even more. I want to love myself deeper. I want to show myself this type of love. And I want to go here and do this, and and so on. And so with it, what Spirit is really asking for you all to do at this time is to show yourself even more love, because your partner, you may have actually been manifesting divine partnerships, and that's great. but the focus should still be on you at this point. Okay. You see the facial expression of this woman. She's like, I love me some me. It's not even about him right now. It's like, yeah, I appreciate the embrace from you, but whew, I am woman. Hear me roar. You know, she's so confident. So, yeah, Divine Feminine, you all are at a place of being confident, but there's levels to this. Ooh, don't we know there's level to it? Ooh, godly. So, with that being said, give yourself, not necessarily give your relationship, but give yourself a chance to tap more into your fearless, feminine, feline, divine essence. Okay. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Mm, okay. So, I'm sorry. There's so many messages coming through. First and foremost, if you all can see, if you notice the way that this woman is looking at this man with such admiration, with such willingness to give and to be open with him, and he's just looking down at her like, you're pulling me closer to you. I like you and all, but I'm just not ready yet. I'm just not ready. If you can just hold back just a little bit. And so in this instance, Divine Feminine, you're being asked to trust that all is well when it comes to your romantic partnerships. Okay, that the right one for you is for you, that they will fall into your lap, if you will, right? And there won't have to be a tug of war with this person, like how there's almost a tug of war. She's literally tugging at him and he's pulling away and he's pointing his stick like, is somebody calling my name? I gotta go. Okay, here I come. Like, no, that's not how it's supposed to be. Not when there's a mutual respect and care and admiration and so on. In a partnership, you guys are to be on one accord. And if he or she ain't feeling you like that, walk away, because they will be back. You know it. Don't we all know it? Anyway, but yeah, they'll be back if it's meant to be, and if not, that right person will fall into place. So it's not necessarily about trusting is that the one for you, but just trust that the one that's for you will come naturally, will come at a fluid pace, and there will be many signs of synchronicities to let you know that it's also the right timing for you to move into a place of higher commitment with that individual. Okay. Wedding. So isn't that funny? The next card after that is wedding. So it says this situation involves marriage. Wow. Okay. So even though you're wondering if it involves marriage, right? Both of you all are unsure. Okay, so let's go back to the trust card. I'm sorry. So they're saying give each other time. Let you all grow into one another. That's where that trust comes from. So no matter who it is, because you may have more than one suitor, Divine Feminine, let that relationship just grow. And if it's meant for the commitment to go to a higher level, such as marriage, then it will. But if it doesn't, then it's still fine. You can still trust in love. So it's not necessarily about trusting, if that person is for you, but just trusting in love, in the universal love, in the depths of unconditional love. Because that's what this journey is all about. It's really about you first, Divine Feminine. You showing yourself that unconditional love so that you can have this wedding or your lifelong partnership, because not everybody believes in traditional relationships such as marriage, and that's fine. But your divine life partner, you know, but trust in the process of divine, unconditional, purified holiness, all that. Trust in pure love. Okay. So that you can get to that point of commitment, higher commitment. So after that card, we have deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. So what I'm hearing is that you all really do need to sit down and have an open, honest, non-judgmental conversation with one another. So it's not necessarily that one is lying to the other or both people are lying, both parties are lying. That's not necessarily what I'm feeling on this. It's more so of fears and not expressing what you really want from one another and what you need from a partnership. So even though we're being called to show ourselves, Divine Feminine, more love, we can't forget about the things that we need from that other person, because we still have needs. That does not go away because we can't do everything on our own. Yes, true, all the answers are within, but we can't do everything on our own. So that's why we have a sense of community. With that being said, you want to open up more to him, and he's like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I can trust you. And you see how she's wearing this blue scarf or blue belt. I don't know the technical term for it, so my apologies. But she wants to open up her throat chakra to him and reveal all. But he's like, I don't know if I'm ready for it quite yet, or if I can handle all of your truth, because I still got this baggage over here that's holding me back. You see how there's a third party involved? And the third party could not necessarily, it doesn't necessarily rather have to be another person, but energetic baggage. So he's hesitant to move forward with you, and you want to move forward with him and communicate all of this, but this is not, they're saying divine timing. So you'll know when the right time will be to have this conversation with you, and it will be so natural. Okay. It's, it's going to be more like a laughter, a laughter type thing. Like, hey, well, did you know such and such and so and so? Well, yeah, haha, I sort of kind of knew that. Real lighthearted. Okay, so that's the word I was looking for. A lighthearted conversation. But both of you all be truthful. Okay. And lastly, we have messages from the angels. These are recommendations or suggestions that the angels have in store for us, things that we may need to pay attention to, things that we can do to help along the journey. Okay. So first, we won't need to go to bed. First, we have clear cognizance. Archangel Uriel, pay attention to your thoughts and ideas. that come to you as they are answered prayers. Booyah! Okay, so as you may notice, the colors in the cards are very similar, but not only that, it both speaks in regards to your prayers, affirmations, gratitude, and being very mindful of the things that we put out into the universe. Because words do become things, right? Words do actually carry their own vibration. So listen to, listen to the messages that are coming through, write them down. It may be a business idea. It may be an invention, right? Make you millions of dollars. You'll never have to worry about being homeless again if you'll just listen, pay attention, write it down. And then after you write it down, you thank you, God, universe, angels, for bringing me such a wonderful invention or an idea for an invention. Or thank you for that confirmation. I needed it. Next, we have clear your space, Archangel Jophiel. Get rid of clutter. Get rid of clutter. Clear the energy around you and use feng shui. Time for some spring cleaning, even though we're well into summer now. So this pertains to cleaning, yes, your household, but also your mind and your spirit, and get rid of I'm hearing old baggage, but more so of lovers. So divine feminine, we carry so much in our womb, right? They want for us to work with our sacral chakra. Okay, so clear out the energy of old lovers. Okay, that message is coming through loud and clear, and all of the damage that was done. Um, they're also saying yoni egg. Okay, so you can actually order them online. I know Amazon sells them fairly cheap, I believe, around anywhere from $20 to $40, depending on the type of crystal it is for the yoni egg. But that does actually help clear out um, any type of, if you have sexual trauma. Yes, it does clear out the energy of old lovers as well. Rose quartz, if you get a rose quartz yoni egg, it clears out that stuff, but it also helps to raise your vibration of love. So you're showing your area more love. And I'm like, ooh, that's too much. That's too much. No, it isn't. um, but yeah, divine feminine, we're being asked to clear out everything, mind, body, spirit. Okay, and yes, your physical household. Okay, you may even need to throw some people out your house while you're really playing. Okay, I'm sorry, Uncle Luke, but you've been here long enough. You gotta go. All is well. All is well. Archangel Jeremiah, everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. So, Divine Feminine, start telling yourself that you're free, that you are free. The song Free Falling is coming up. Now I'm free, free falling. Okay. Who's that by the Eagles? Eric Clapton. Don't give me the line, okay? I really don't remember. Anyway, but that song Free Falling is coming to mind. And with that being said, you have so much newness, as the messages were coming through in the beginning of the reading, that you have so much newness before you, to let yourself out of the mental prison and be free. Be free to love, be free to express yourself, be free of not living in the life of poverty or fear, any type of fear, because everything is happening the way it's supposed to. And you are in a season of reaping your harvest. Okay? Clairvoyance, Archangel Raziel. I'm helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you clearly see heavenly love. Okay? So this card, I'm sorry, ties into all the other cards that we have laid out. But more importantly, for the rest of the angel cards that we have. Okay, so claircognizance, pay attention to your thoughts and ideas. Okay, as they're serving as answers to your prayers. Clear out your space. All is well in the world. And when you do all of this, then you'll start to see this heavenly love. You'll be more in tune with your spiritual senses to see the heavenly love that is before you. Okay? You'll be able to go deeper and understand ancient knowledge even after you've done these things here. Okay? So that's what this clairvoyance is about. All right. So I'm going to pull out at least one clarifying card to wrap up this reading. By the way, I will be leaving my contact information in the description box below. So if you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to reach out. I am available to you for personal readings and or healing sessions. And then let's see. I'll have a list of the cards that were used in the description box. Please like, subscribe, share. Okay. Appreciate all your feedback. Again, drop those comments. Let's get the conversation going, guys. Okay, Spirit, please provide us with one clarifying card to wrap up the reading. At least one. I'm going to shuffle one more time. Okay, so they gave us two. Okay, so this is interesting. Okay, so we have children and artist. So for the children card, it says your life purpose involves teaching and healing children. Okay, and for the other card, we have artist. Engaging in artistic activities is beneficial to your career and every other area of your life. Okay, so this artistry really does pertain to just enjoying your life overall, more so believing, in addition to believing in yourself and your creativity, and your uniqueness, Divine Feminine. Okay, you are truly beautiful. You're a beautiful soul. Everything about you is needed and appreciated, even the things that we feel are out of balance, because that does balance out somewhere else in the universe. Okay, As far as children are concerned, it doesn't necessarily mean children as in small children, but to the childlike or our inner child um, intuition, and being able to tap into the spirit of our inner child, to help us return to that place of innocence. Okay. All right, guys, that does wrap up the reading. I hope you all have enjoyed. I know I've enjoyed being with you all. Okay. Um, I'm going to try to get another reading out for you guys this weekend. But if not, again, I love you all so much. Thank you for stopping by. And until we meet again, see you soon.